The supreme leader of Iran just admitted thousands of his own people were killed, some in an inhuman, savage manner. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the shocking death toll, the internet blackout that hid the truth, and the explosive new threat of war with America. But here's the twist. This admission comes after years of denial, and it might be the spark for something much bigger. Meet the people of Iran. For weeks, they've been protesting over the economy. But on December 28th, everything changed. The protests turned into calls to end the rule of the supreme leader himself, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The government called them riots backed by enemies. And then the crackdown began. Security forces met protesters with deadly force. Videos show them shooting at demonstrations, authenticated by BBC Persian and BBC Verify. But here's what nobody's talking about: the complete information blackout. A near-total internet shutdown made it impossible to know the true scale. Overall connectivity dropped to just 2% of normal levels, so for weeks the world was left in the dark. And then the numbers started to leak out. According to the US-based human rights activist news agency, the violent response has claimed 3,090 lives. Some activist groups say the toll is far higher: 9 years of protests, thousands of deaths. And one supreme leader finally breaking his silence. But here's the part that will blow your mind. In his speech on Saturday, Khamenei didn't take responsibility. He blamed the United States for the deaths. He called President Donald Trump a criminal and said America's goal is to swallow Iran. And the US response? A direct threat. The State Department warned Iran would be met with a very, very powerful force if it targeted American bases. They told Tehran not to play games with President Trump. This isn't just a protest story anymore. This is a geopolitical powder keg. Trump has urged demonstrators to keep protesting and threatened military intervention. The US and UK have already reduced personnel at a key air base in Qatar as a precautionary measure. So where does this leave the Iranian people? A woman in Shiraz told BBC Persian that security forces are still patrolling on motorbikes, but things have gone back to normal. For now, the internet is still restricted. The true picture is still unclear. But one thing is certain: the supreme leader's admission changes everything. Some say it's a shocking confession of brutality. Others say it's a calculated move to shift blame. But the question remains: if the killing has stopped, as Trump claims he was told, why is the world still holding its breath? Do you think this admission will lead to real change in Iran, or is it just the prelude to a wider conflict? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking global news that impacts us all.